Okay, hi! Hi everyone! Do you think that's a good one?
No. Do it again.
Hi everyone!
One more time. One more.
Hi! Welcome back to my channel.
As requested by popular demand, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. We just have one little issue, and that is my herpes. I hope you can see that. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to do my makeup because you're not supposed to put makeup on herpes, but I'm going to anyways because I have to. It might hurt, and it's gonna be a tough process, and I'm really nervous, but I have my friend here to help me get through it. I'm gonna stay strong, and you're gonna know how to do your makeup really good when this video's over. Let's
Do it.
So I have my beauty blender here. I'm just gonna run her under the water. The first step in doing your makeup like a responsible young adult is to take one of these. This is called a scrunchie if you don't know.
Now I look like an Amish man.
The first step in doing your makeup is to prime your face. I'm going to use this. This is the Stila primer, and it's like the rainbow one that's pink and green and purple. It's supposed to be color correcting, and I have some redness on my face right now, so I'm using this one. After I put a couple squirts of that on my face, I just rub it all over my whole entire face. I'm not really good at explaining instructions, so I'm sorry if you don't understand, but that just might be your own issue and might mean you're unintellectual, and that's not my problem. I'm going to apply my foundation. The foundation I'm using is this one. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Pearl. So basically, I put 2.5 squirts of that on my face, and then I start to blend it. I take my beauty blender, and I dab it. And then I just continue to dab that all over my face until it's all blended in. So the next step is to do your concealer. I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. The shade that I'm using is light neutral. I put this in all the spots where I have redness. And then I make triangles under my eyes because I'm a part of the Illuminati. So if you're a part of a different organization, you can put a different shape under your eyes, but I chose the Illuminati for this look, so I put the Illuminati under my eyes. Then I take my beauty blender again and I dab in the concealer over all the spots that I put it down in the first place. Once I have all my concealer and foundation on, I'm going to set that in place, and I have the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. I use this one over here to set my whole face, and I just use a big fluffy brush. Then I take that brush and I rub it all over my whole entire face to set the base. After I do that, I just take a random eyeshadow palette. Any palette works. I take this color, but you can use any color that's like close to your skin color. And I just put my finger in it, and then I set my eyelids with it so they don't get that crease in them. If you prefer to use an eyeshadow primer, now is the time, but I don't use those because they're too greasy. Next, I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows, so before I do that, I just take a spoolie brush and I brush them in the direction that I want them to go. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and the shade I have is, I don't know how to say this color, taupe? Is that how you pronounce it? T-A-U-P-E.
Yeah.
Taupe. I draw a line under the eyebrows, and then I fill it in with little hairs. I take my brush, and then I use my Benefit Gimme Brow to set it. So after I mess up my eyebrows, I'm going to set my face, and I use the Too Faced Born This Way translucent setting powder. Then I take my beauty blender, tap it in there. Put the powder under my eyes and anywhere else where I crease just to make everything stay in place. Next step, we're moving on to eyeshadow. The first palette that I'm using is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's called Armed and Gorgeous. The first color I'm going to use is this one called Access. It's like a yellow color. And I'm going to use a... Why doesn't it have a name on it? I promise, it's a Morphe brush, but it doesn't have a name. If you're a real makeup fan and can identify this type of brush in the comments, let me know. I take this yellow color and I blend it just a little bit above my crease. I'm taking another Morphe brush, See, this one says Morphe, but it still doesn't have a name on it. I'm taking this color in the bottom. It's called Secure, because on this step we're going to secure the bag. Then I take the orange and I also put that in my crease, keeping it towards the back. Next, I'm taking the Morphe, look at my arm. I'm taking the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm taking this purple shade in the middle right here. And I'm taking the Morphe brush, but a different one that also doesn't have a name on it. With the purple shade, I'm keeping it located in the back corner, and I'm just blending it in to darken the look. Next, I'm going to take some concealer, Tarte Shape Tape again, but this is just a lighter shade. It's light sand because I like to use a concealer that's closer to white, so it's easier to layer the eyeshadow over it and not make the colors ugly or something. And then I just take a flat brush like this. I'm cutting the front half of the crease and just bringing that halfway across the lid. So I'm just going to take another like whitish and just put that with my finger over the concealer that I just put on my eyelid to just set it in place. I'm just going to quickly go back with the 3 blending brushes I used earlier and just retrace the crease where those colors are. Next, I'm going to bring out the big guns, which is my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to take a flat brush like this. This brush is also from BH Cosmetics. It's brush number 4 in the set that I bought. I'm going to spray this on my brush. And then I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I'm taking the color called Chocolate Gold. I just put that on the front of the eyelid. I'm also going back in the Chocolate Gold palette. I'm taking this orange color right here. It's called Old Money. And I'm taking that orange color and I'm blending it between the purple and the gold. Now that I have this eye finished, I'm going to go ahead and do this on the other side off camera. I take my fluffy powder brush from earlier and just wipe all the setting powder off my face. Once I'm done with that, I'm going back in my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to use this one over here. I'm taking this fluffy brush, contouring brush from Morphe. It's an M530. Here I'm just contouring along my cheekbones, and then once I finish that, I'm going to contour along my jawline. I also contour the outer edges of my forehead. Okay, I don't really contour my nose anymore. I just kind of put some bronzer on it like this. Next, I'm going to do some blush on my face. I have this Tarte blush palette here. When you open it, it has 4 different colors. My favorite one is the one over here. It's the light one. And then I just have this round brush from e.l.f. It's called a foundation brush, but I use it as a blush brush. I just pat that onto my cheeks. Then after that, I'm going to highlight. I have my Becca Champagne Pop, and then I have this brush from BH Cosmetics. I think it's for eyeshadow, but I use it for highlighter. I just go around my face and highlight my cheeks, and then when I'm finished highlighting my cheeks, I hit my nose and my lips. Now I'm done with my skin, so I'm going to take my Mario Rose Water. I'm going to do my eyeliner. I use the Too Faced. It's a pencil, waterproof, and the shade is Perfect Brown. And I'm just applying this to my lower waterline. This part makes some people cry, but not me, because big girls don't cry. Okay, after I do that, I'm going to put some eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'm going back in this Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. And I have this little tiny fluffy brush. It's from BH Cosmetics. I lied, it's from Morphe. And I'm going back in with that orange color called Secure. I put this along my whole lower lash line except the front corner. And then once I'm done with that, I'm taking this really tiny brush and I'm going back in Chocolate Gold and I'm putting that on my inner corner and then just bringing it down to connect with that orange. Okay, so next I'm doing my lips. I just use a lip liner from the Ulta Beauty collection. The color is called Bear. I outline my lips. This is coconut and it's a lip oil. I put that on because it's the winter, so my lips are really dry. I use a Tarte lip paint. This is the one I'm using. These make your lips really dry, so if you don't put something on before, good luck, Charlie. The color I'm using is Pillow Talk. We'll piss off the neighbors in the place that feels the tears, the place you look. Then I put the lipstick on. I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and spray my whole face. I have something really important to say.
Your herpes is bleeding. It's bad.
I just started singing The Lion King and my herpes started bleeding.
Do you want tissue?
I can't believe The Lion King did this to me. After you stop bleeding, you're going to take your eyelash curler and you're going to do this. The lashes I'm using are the Ardell Wispies, but I'm bad at applying them and that's too embarrassing to do on camera, so I'm going to do that off camera. The final step in my process, I'm taking my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I'm going to put it on my eyelashes. I'm going to take my Too Faced Better Than mascara also up there just to make them, you know, thick.
Thicker than a freaking Snicker.
Just like me.
So now that we've established that I'm so thick, I have no words after that. Okay, there you are, everyone. I feel like quitting and giving up, so this is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my video, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Thanks, guys, for watching my video. If you like my videos, like my videos. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe to my channel. If you don't like my videos, subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
I missed my eyebrow a little bit, but that's fine. That's besides the point. The first, ew. This scar on my chin right here is from when I fell in the shower. Ow.
Like a light.
Look how light my lips are, dude. That's what ghostesses look like.